Hey guys, it is Arika Misha. Thank you so much for watching today. Hello to everyone. I pray all is well with you and family. And of course, you guys see in the background, I do have my cancer blanket, cancer awareness blanket. It says all kind of stuff on it. The month of October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And of course, you guys know I am April of 2023. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So I am a cancer survivor. I am cancer free. All glory goes to God. I thank God for his grace. I thank God for healing me from breast cancer. I thank God for everything. I thank God for everything. I will leave the link at the end of this video, guys, so you can go and watch those videos where I shared my cancer journey with you guys. So yes, if you guys have been here with me since before I even had cancer, because I did find out later after I had started this platform. So if you guys want to go and check those videos out, I will make sure I leave them at the end of this video so you can go and do that. Yes, this blanket has been with me since the beginning. This blanket was with me when I started my chemo, my radiation, my whole entire cancer journey. This blanket has been with me. It means a lot to me. It was very comforting to me as I was going through. So I just wanted to come and share it with you guys today. I know I've shared it before, of course, as I was going through. But I thank God for delivering me. I thank God for healing me. I thank God for using me. And God said, your work here on earth is not done. I am not through with you yet. And I thank God for that. So yeah, let's get into today's topic. As you guys know, I always have my notes. As God is speaking to me and talking to me, I'm writing things down, I don't want to leave nothing out. I don't want to forget nothing to share. So today's title of today's video, Stop Repeating Yourself. So yeah, and beside that, I have be a person of your word. Stop repeating yourself. And this particular subject is so funny because I was talking to God, spending time with God, and I was just telling God, you know how we talk to God and we tell God, oh God, I'm going to do this, God, and then I'm going to do that, and then God, I'm going to do, I'm going to do, and talking about, God was saying that he wanted me to do some things. And I said, okay, God, I'm going to do this, God, I'm going to do this, and then you wanted me to do this, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And it had got to a point where I was doing some things that God wanted me to do, but some of the things that I didn't do, I would say, oh God, I know I didn't do that, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I constantly repeat myself to God, telling God that I'm going to do something, and a lot of times I didn't do it when he wanted me to do it. I did it when I wanted to do it. And God was just talking to me, and God was saying, stop repeating yourself. It's like he was telling me to, be a woman of my word, if he gives me instructions, do it. Do what he wants me to do. Stop repeating myself and trying to convince him that, even though I haven't done what he told me to do, I'm going to do it, God. He was like, stop repeating yourself, do it. Don't just repeat and say stuff. And that goes with, our regular daily lives as well, because God was just using that as an example as he was talking to me, being a woman of your word, being a man of your word, or whatever, being who you are and standing on your word. And if you give somebody your word and you say you're going to do this and you say you're going to do that, God wants you to honor your word and do what you say you were going to do. And, that's just, something as little as that, we think it's little, but, something like that, I didn't think much of it until God said to me, stop repeating yourself. God said, stop repeating yourself. He said, do what I instruct you to do, and stop repeating yourself, saying you're going to do it, and not doing it. Repeating myself about things. And even in our daily lives with family and friends, and we say, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And we don't do it, or we may do it later, and we're constantly saying, you know what? And another thing too, that came to mind when God was ministering to me about this, how we say, we're going to do better in life. I'm going to do better. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to make these necessary changes, and I'm going to do better, or I'm going to leave him, or I'm going to leave her, or I'm just going to, that's toxic. That's not good. I'm going to do better. And you know how we constantly repeat ourselves and say we're going to do things and we don't do it. Stop repeating yourself. Stop repeating yourself. And, that's what God was talking to me and ministering to me about. Stop repeating yourself. Because why do we say, oh, I'm going to do this, oh, I'm going to do that for the better, and we don't do it? Stop repeating yourself. Stop repeating yourself. You're in a relationship or situationship. Stop repeating yourself, and you're going to get out of it. Oh, I'm going to get out of it. Oh, I'm going to do better. Oh, I'm going to do better over here. Oh, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and we don't do it. Stop repeating yourself. I mean, God just really said to me, stop repeating yourself. It isn't that so true? Like when we talk to someone like family or friends and they said they're going to do better or they're going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm not, and it's like they always repeat themselves and they never do what they say they're going to do. And it's like, you're like, oh, well, he or she said they're going to do that. Been saying they're going to do that for years and they ain't done it yet. Stop repeating yourself. And not only that, us as individuals, because that's what God was ministering to me about. Stop repeating yourself. Be a woman of your word. Do what you say you're going to do. Stop repeating yourself. That's what he was telling me. Stop repeating yourself to me, And God was getting on me. He was getting on me. Stop repeating yourself. So I'm just here to share my spiritual journey. I'm just here to share, guys. Just here to share. And I pray that it may help someone. I really do pray that. Me sharing my life, my spiritual life with you guys. I truly pray that it helps someone, anyone. I pray that it may help. I am here for God's purpose only. God's purpose only. And yeah, guys, don't forget, guys, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So in honor of that, I've got my pink bow. I've got my blanket, guys. So yeah, I thank God for everything. I thank God for still being here. I thank God for still being here to talk on my platform. I could have been gone, but God chose to keep me here. My work is not done. So until then, I'll do what God wants me to do. Be here for God's purpose only. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love everyone. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you guys for your messages. Thank you guys for messaging me, asking me how I'm doing, showing me so much love, so much support, guys. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye.